Alright everybody, welcome back to another video here in the world of Explorer. Today we are going to be playing a different take on the Jund Sacrifice deck. So it's not running the Witch's Oven Cauldron Familiar combo, which I find to be very tedious on Arena and other formats like this because the triggers are just very time consuming. So I wanted to try something different. So let's take a look at this deck. We have 8 1-mana accelerants that accelerate us into cards such as Collected Company. This is a 4-mana instant. Look at the top 6 of my library and put 2 creatures with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. So that gets us cards like Mayhem Devil, Woe Strider, and Callous Blood Mage. Callous Blood Mage kind of does a little bit of everything, makes another sack outlet, or you can draw a card, or you can exile a graveyard. Our 2-drop slot, we have 2 of the new Courier's Briefcase, 4 Prosperous Innkeeper because the card's crazy, 4 Priest of Forgotten Gods. Then in the high end, we have 2 Corvalds and 3 Bolas of Citadels. So this is kind of our high end. And then for the mana base, very normal, except for 2 Beside Yous, which are going to be great for dealing with problematic artifacts and enchantments. In the sideboard, we have 4 Thoughtseizes. This is great against combo or control. 3 Ob Nixilis, because it's really strong against mid-range and control decks, because it's hard for control decks to deal with both copies. 2 Meat Hooks as a way to get rid of problematic boards, such as Mono Reds Go Wide stuff. 2 Abrades to deal with unwanted creatures and artifacts. Same with 2 Outland Liberators, those destroy artifacts or enchantments. And Unlicensed Hearse is a new one for me. I want to give this a try. It deals with cards in opponents' graveyards by exiling them, while also maintaining itself as a creature that can be good in combat. In a mid-range deck like this, that's kind of what you're looking for. Alright, that's the deck. We'll see you in the first match. Thanks for pioneering Explorer with me. We're on the draw. This hand's... It's not the best hand in the world, but it's a keeper. They mulliganed. We'd love to see it... Okay. Well, we don't want to see 2 drops. We want to see lands. At this point, we just want to see a land or 2. Yeah, that's where we wanted last turn. Just play this side. I actually am curious whether or not I play out the Llanowar Elves. I think so. Getting a decent board presence seems decent against a Yorion deck. Is this like the 4-color... what's it called? Like the Fires of Invention deck? That'd be pretty interesting. We're up against Bang. Bang, bang. See if we can bonk him here. Okay, Portable Hole's fine. Do what you gotta do. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'm just gonna play out another Innkeeper. If they want to, like, censor me or something, that's fine. And we'll slay for 1. Yep, that's Fires of Invention. And a Wandering Emperor. Though I don't know... Yeah, I was gonna say, they can't really... Oh, goodness. I think we're just gonna play out a Courier's Briefcase. And pass. Alright, what else do they have going on? Interesting. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play... I'm just going to go ahead and pass. Oh, wait, they can't play anything here, actually, now that I think about it. So, what do I do? Maybe just a Coco? It's tough, because then as soon as I do that, the 2 Corvalds in my hand become dead. But I just think I need to get, like, a Mayhem Devil and a Woe Strider here. Just like that. Exactly. See? See? Sometimes when you ask for what you need, you get it. And then we will just immediately sack the goat to kill off Wandering Emperor. Goose we don't want. We just need lands. And pass the turn. Oh, did they think they could put Yorion in their hand at instant speed? Oh, Shark Typhoon. Okay. That's a good card. I'm not really sure what they can... there's not a ton, I'm afraid, other than like a board wipe specifically. Alright. A land would be just incredible at some point. Let's just go with an Innkeeper. And they can cycle like a big Shark Typhoon or something. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, that's fine. It makes them less interested in playing a board wipe for themselves. And we have 32 life and no fear of going too much lower right now. Birth of Meletus is fine as well. Birth of Meletus, not too scary. They will eventually start getting to get in with the haul, but yeah, like right here, I can take a hit from all their stuff. No blocks. And we're still at tons of life. Yeah, that's never getting cast. Not with what I'm drawing right now. Let's kill their big dude. And then I think we're going to sacrifice a citizen to get their big dude again. Blooming Marsh will keep on top. That's funny. This late in the game, our opponent has 7 lands out, and Blooming Marsh is going to come into play untapped for us. That's hilarious. Yep, and that'll be fine. Nope. I don't think I'm attacking here. Let's just cancel. No attacks and pass the turn. One, two, 3 mana when we untap. Yorion coming in is fine. Like, I don't even know what they're gonna do with it. Yeah, like, absolutely nothing is what they're gonna do with it. Go get your planes. We're cool with this. I mean, they're kind of not doing a whole lot. Not that we're doing anything insane either. Let's just play Llanowar and Priest. And this actually does put us in a decent position. Because then next turn we can cast a Bolas' Citadel if they don't mess with our board too much. Like, these two need to survive, as well as a couple creatures. Yeah, I'm fine with all this. None of this scares me too much. Now, I'm not going to play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm not going to play a land because I'm going to go ahead and do this. Tap this for a green. And then, weirdly enough, I think do I get rid of Woe Strider? I don't think that's the play. But I don't think I get rid of any of these. So actually, yeah, I think weirdly enough, we're going to go like this. Submit. Sack these 2 dudes. They're going to sacrifice a wall. And we can start killing their creatures. Which one's the targeting? This one. And that will give us enough mana Oh, they want their walls. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit one of their walls. And then we get to cast a Bolus' Citadel. We'll cast Mayhem Devils. We'll cast a Priest. And then they're going to die here. Yep, we're going to win this turn almost assuredly. Yeah, check this out. Yep, that'll do. Okay, did not expect to come back on that one. That was, whoo, that was pretty sick. Against this combo deck, let's get our Thoughtseizes in. I think Meathook's going to be great. Outland Liberators as well. I don't think they mess with their graveyard enough. Let's drop on Gooses. Geeson and the Goosen. Man, I love Bolus' Citadel. I think Priest isn't great. It was good in that game, but I don't think overall it's amazing. Let's drop a Callous Blood Mage. They don't mess with their graveyard enough. And do we want to get rid of a Bolus' Citadel? Yeah, I think so. No, I think we just get rid of another Blood Mage. I think Bolus' Citadel is just such sick high-end for the deck. Alright, let's go in for game number 2. Right, on the draw... This is a terrible, terrible hand that you should never keep. This hand is so good. Honestly, rewarded. That's all I have to say about this. Yeah, you can Birth of Meletus if you like. Here, I actually don't plan to Thoughtseize. They're not going to be able to get a... what's it called? Man, maybe I do actually. No, I'm going to. I'm going to play out Prosperous Innkeeper. Oh. Oh, the auto-tapper. That's so messed up. Alright. No, that worked out fine still. I gotta watch out for the auto-tapper. Because then this turn we can play a land, Coco, and still Thoughtseize them. Yeah, like Fabled's fine. Yikes. Let's just Coco. Main phase. Outland Liberator, Woe Strider. Those both seem pretty good. Gain just a ton of life. And then let's go ahead and Thoughtseize him. Show me what you got, dude. Rip Apart, Narset. I think we get rid of Farewell. I don't think anything else on their board is scary enough to not get rid of it, so... Like, if they're going to start rip-aparting our stuff, like, I don't care about that. Their Hinterland Harbor is fine. Yeah, you can Birth of Meletus and rip apart. Like, I don't care. That is not something I'm worried about. Like, I don't even know what they target. Just like the Outland Liberator or something. If they're going to start killing Outland Liberators with rip-aparts... Okay. That's probably a better choice. No, I'm not worried about what we draw, so I'd rather keep the goat around it for our collected companies and future stuff that we want to do. Interesting. I'm surprised that... Yeah, I was going to say, I'd be very surprised if they attacked here. Alright, let's just... Coco. I don't like all these main phase Cocos I'm casting, but that's okay. Make a treasure, do all this fancy stuff. So is this a creature on its other side? It is an enchantment creature. Okay, in that case, I'm not going to attack with the Liberator. Yeah, you can make a 0/4. You can turn this into that thing. These are all things we're cool with. Narset, eh? That's also fine. What you hitting with Narset? Sharky T. Okay. We will kill the reflections here. Yes. And then, do I want to Woe Strider? Not really. Blooming Marsh is fine. Alright, let's just cast another Coco. We really want to find Mayhem Devil. No way, a one-hit? That's unfortunate. No, if I attack, nothing comes out of me attacking, so they get to trigger their Narset again. They're still not quite at the Agent of Treachery, though if they, like, play a land and attack with Goblin Shaman, they can. But there's nothing on my board that I care enough about losing. Like, I'll block here and sack this goat. Because that's what it's all, goat. I'm sorry you guys had to hear that one. That was rough. That joke was rough for me. It hurt me more than it hurt you. I hope you know that. Alright, we do need to see a Mayhem Devil at some point. Yep. I'm honestly fine with that. You can take a land. This is where I draw a Mayhem Devil. Yeah. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Alright, let's start by playing a Callous Blood Mage. I'd like to draw a card. We have so many great draws. Oh, Narset. Ooh, I'm throwing this one a little bit. Okay, let's play the Innkeeper. Pass the turn. What are they gonna do now? Play your... Did they draw the land to play Yorion and... That's fine. That's also fine. Obviously, we didn't want them to kill the treasure, but there's nothing we could do about it. I've not been impressed with how this one's gone. Let's just play out a Woe Strider. And go to their turn. I needed to sack some stuff at the end of their turn to make sure I could draw at least something. Like, having a Llanowar Elves on top was not where we wanted to be. Yep. Like, I'm not super terrified. Like, what, are they going to take another land or something? Like, I don't care. I don't care tons about that. I'd rather them do that than take, like, my Woe Strider. Yeah. This is all fine. Now I will actually play right and sack some stuff. We can't draw Mayhem Devil. We can't draw Mayhem Devil. I will sack one more, unfortunately. We will draw Blood Crypt. Let's pay 2 life. Play out the Devil. Play out a Llanowar Elves. And then I will attack Narset for 5. Yep, they can chump. End turn. I'm not super worried. Like, what, they can play a farewell or something? Like, we're actually not in a terrible spot. We have 40 life. This has been a grind of a game. On hard cash Shark Typhoon? That might become problematic for us. Yeah, we're running out of time to draw something that deals with the Shark Typhoon. No blocks. The question is, do I want to get Agent of Treachery into their bin? I don't think so right now. I think I'd rather just ping down Narset. Outland Liberator will keep on top. Ping down. Ooh. I actually think we have to ping down with Innkeeper here. We have enough life. We're just going to get it to 1. Yep, we'll go ahead and draw this guy. And then we'll kill the Shark Typhoon. And use the ping trigger to kill off Narset. Which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and slay for 5. Like, we can slowly start grinding down their walls and stuff. Yep. And worst comes to worst, if they have a way to get out an Agent of Treachery or something, we can deal with that. Let's just ping them for 1. Bunch of lands in hand. Like, at this point, Fires of Invention doesn't really do anything. Yep, that's fine. At least it doesn't do a ton. Just means that they can't do anything on my turn, which honestly I'm fine with. Yep, we'll take 9. Then the question becomes, what do we do end of turn? Ooh, that's annoying. Actually, that doesn't matter at all. Because then we can ping this. Thoughtseize. Do I care about a Thoughtseize? We have 5 mana. No, I don't think Thoughtseize is going to do it. We'll go to my turn. Another Woe Strider. Let's just be mana efficient and play the Woe Strider from our bin. Getting rid of these. And go to their turn. We're still not in a commanding position, obviously. They certainly won't be able to untap with the Reflections of Kiki Jiki. We'll be sure of that one. Let's set an upkeep stop real quick. Is this on our turn? No. Okay. This should put the stop on our turn. Yep, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Pass to blockers. We'll block here. I don't really want to put Mayhem Devil in the harm's way. So that's the only block for now. I see. I don't actually think that's good for them. I really don't. Like, we can sack the goat. Ping them for 1. We definitely don't want to draw land. Well, maybe we did, actually, now that I think about it. Let's sack a Prosperous Innkeeper, ping this for 1. Yeah, this feels like not what they wanted to do. Because now I get to just decimate their board a little bit. Bolas Citadel, I love you, but you're just too expensive. Llanowar Elves will let us ping this down. I can't believe they Deafening Clarion there. Alright, I will keep a Corvold on top. Because then we're at just like one thing away. Do I actually want a Corvold on top? Probably not. Actually, that was a bit of a waste. That's okay, though. We will just sacrifice another Mayhem Devil to make sure that they've got nothing surviving. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep a land on top. I can't imagine that was what they wanted to do there, right? I guess I don't need the upkeep stop anymore. Let's go ahead and just play a Blooming Marsh and a Woestrider. I mean, we're still, like I said, still not out of the woods yet, but I actually think that that was better for us than for them. Maybe they didn't realize that Mayhem Devil will be able to just ping all their crap down. Or they have, like, a reanimation spell. Okay. Now I am actually looking for lands. Not priests. Overgrown Tomb. Yep, we'll pay 2 life. And we're just going to start chaining Woestriders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, we have to be careful of... We don't really want to play another Woestrider. First off, we can't. So the question becomes, do we sack end of turn? And I think the answer is yes. Because lands are really bad right now. Priests are fine. Let's get in there for 5. Pass the turn. There's a decent chance that we get rid of Priest, or sack Priest. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We wanted to sack Priest anyway, you just let us discard a card to do it. Woestrider. Nope, we'll put that on the bottom. We got lots of Woestriders to cast right now. Oh, man, that was a good top deck. And now they control 3 things. Okay. Well, that will for sure do it. If you control 3 or more permanents you don't own. Yeah, 2 lands and Woestrider. Alright, good game. Let's go to game 3. That was a very, very interesting one. What do we want to change? I actually think a couple Ob Nixiluses will be good. Take out a Courier's Briefcase. And 1 Meat Hook? No, let's take out 1 Citadel. Alright, here we are in game number 3. We will be playing first. Yeah, this hand's fine. It has lands, which is something that we like around these parts. They mulliganed twice. Aw. 3 times? That sucks. That's not fun. What are you doing mulliganing? Thoughtseize is so good when you mulligan against somebody who mulliganed. I mean, no mercy. Well, anticlimactic. Unfortunate. I like this hand. It's got a 1-drop accelerant, it's got some other accelerants, and then some of our grade 3 drops, which we do love. That's part of the reason why 1-drop accelerants are so strong in this deck, is our 3-drop slots are just stacked with really strong things. Okay, Blood Tithe Harvester. We've seen this guy before many, many times. Here, I'm just going to play minus where it's double, so they would have to get another blood token. Yeah, let's just put out Mayhem Devil and see what we see. Next turn, if they kind of just further their board and don't deal with our stuff, we can actually get them pretty good. Because we can go Courier's Briefcase, land, sack Courier's Briefcase, Woe Strider, kill their Blood Tithe Harvester, potentially anything else that they play. Yeah, Fabled's fine. Oh, they didn't attack. Dude, I wasn't blocking. Promise you that much. Alright, let's pay 2 life. And here I think I am just gonna go for that play. So Courier's Briefcase. Sack this for a black mana. Ping the Harvester. Play out the Woe Strider. And let's just get a Scry on. And next turn we can Corvold, which is going to be really, really strong. No, I don't think we need an Innkeeper right now. The question is, I think we get in there for 3. Actually, no. I'd like to be able to block the Goblin Shaman just for 1 turn. We have so many good things coming here. I want to decentivize them from getting a treasure. Oh, okay. Tenacious Underdog times 2 into the bin. I think that's a little too slow for what we're trying to do right now, so I'm not super worried about that. I just don't want them to have a bunch of removal for my cards. Chandra's fine. Like, what are they going to do? Minus it? Like, minusing it would be hilarious. Okay, so... I forget. I'm fairly certain Mayhem Devil gives me a trigger. Yeah. That would have been a bit of a disaster if it didn't, but... I don't know what they were expecting to have happen. 1, 2, 3... Interesting. Do I care about playing out beside you, or would I rather draw... I think I'd rather draw land. Yep. Yeah, they can attack. Okay. Go to my turn. Let's play this on its black side. And I think we're just going to play out a Corvold. The question becomes, what do we sacrifice? I think we just sacrifice our Citizen. Because now we're just drawing a Bolas Citadel away from being able to play one. Right here. Bolas Citadel. Oh my god. Let's go! Sometimes I wonder if I'm prescient. Let me know if you have any lotto tickets you need, because I will tell you what to pick. 42069 is the numbers. Yeah, you can make a stupid little thing. Alright, dude. Don't kill my Llanowar Elves. You can kill... Oh, they had enough. Okay. I'm surprised that they left there, but we'll go into match number 2. Sideboarding for this guy. It didn't feel like a deck that was really dealing much with the graveyard, so let's just go 3 Thoughtseize, 2 Meat Hooks, drop a Callus, drop 2 Priests. They're going to be making enough tokens that I think Priest loses a little bit of its power. We'll drop 1 Bolas of Citadel because they're pretty fast. And then I actually think we go down 1 Goose and 1 Elves for a Thoughtseize. Yeah, I like this setup. Let's go to game number 2. All right, here we are with game number 2. This hand is interesting. And I think I'm going to keep it. It doesn't have red mana. It's a little slow. But my plan is to go turn 1 Elves, and then on turn 2 play Courier's Briefcase Thoughtseize. Yep, that's fine. Ooh. That was a nice draw. That way I don't have to pay life here. Let's just play this on its red side. I see what you're trying to do, game. I'm going to play Courier's Briefcase like so. And then Thoughtseize him. And see what we get. Very interesting. I actually think we get rid of their Thoughtseize. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 2 turns away. We're basically 1 land drop away from being able to cast it. Yeah, I think we actually get rid of Thoughtseize, surprisingly enough. Castle Lochthwain. Now what do they do? Strangling Llanowar Elves is fine. That was kind of my expectation. But now they can't really play out their other Blood Tide. They have to play a Tenacious Underdog. Yeah, that's cool. No blocks. And what does that change? 1, 2... We have 3 mana. We go up to 4 mana. Let's pay 2 life. And play a Mayhem Devil. Is that what we want? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to, like, bank on the fact that I draw land so I can play Bolas Citadel, especially because I'm assuming we're going to be taking some aggression here. If they attack with the Blood Tithe Harvester, I'm also fine if they, like, play Blood Tithe Harvester and sack one of their Blood Tithes to kill Mayhem Devil. That is not something I'm too worried about. Like, that just means more life total for when we do eventually get our Citadel out. Yep. And then we're going to go ahead and bonk the Harvester. And then I think I'm going to sacrifice the Briefcase. Yeah, I actually think I do that. Surprisingly enough. And that way we just don't have to deal with their Harvester anymore. And then you can kill him, I think. That's fine. That is fine, I'll take 3. What are they gonna blood token their Tenacious Underdog away? Yep. Another Innkeeper. I think I just go Goose. That puts me to 4 mana. Innkeeper puts me to 5 mana. And now, all we need to do is draw a land that doesn't come into play tapped. That said, we obviously are still not in, like a guaranteed to win position. Bolas' Citadel, getting it out the turn you play a land is not ideal, because then if you have a land on top, you're in a tight spot. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and Thoughtseize them. Let's get rid of Ob Nixilis. Let's play out another Innkeeper. And pass the turn. Now, I would love to have all of my things can survive for another turn. That would be great. They draw a land? That's pretty good. Oh, they should have played the Voracious Underdog. Though obviously they didn't know about that because they didn't know about the Bolas' Citadel, but I'm pretty pleased about this. And then I think I take 5 down to 4. Having a Prosperous Innkeeper out when I'm about to play Bolas the Citadel is just so nice. Yeah, you can draw land if you'd like. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's play out our Bolas the Citadel. And we're just gonna have to hope that we have a lot of good stuff on top. Like, we have to chain... Oh. Land to start, not good. See, this is what we want. And then we immediately whiff. That's too bad. We wanted 1-drops because with 2 Prosperous Innkeepers, 1-drops gain us life. Now I don't really see us being able to win here. That puts us in a pretty tight position. But let's see what they got. I'm quite curious. Man, land, Llanowar, land is very sad. Yep. You can get your dude. Draw a card. They're kind of spinning their wheels a little bit. Graveyard Trespasser's fine. Ooh. I'm excited. I'm glad that they didn't try to get out Tenacious Underdog. I think we have to double chump here. I really don't want to draw, like, have a collected company on top and not be able to cast it. Trespasser's fine. Yeah. Woe Strider. And then another land. And a Bolas the Citadel. Well, that'll do it. Let's go to game number 2 against this guy. Unfortunate start, but that's okay. What do we want to change about the deck? I didn't love the Thoughtseizes, I'm being honest. I kind of would rather focus on my game plan than worry about theirs to the same degree. So let's drop down on Thoughtseizes. And let's go up on 1 Ob Nixilis and 2 Abrades. Just so we can deal with their more annoying creatures. Maybe the only card that in their graveyard I would want to deal with is their Tenacious Underdogs. I don't know if that's enough for an unlicensed hearse when I have Callous Blood Mages. We'll go first. Oh yeah, this hand's great. We will keep this. Blooming Marsh, Llanowar Elves pass. Let's see what they do. Man, a small part of me... Oh, well, that changed things. I was going to say a small part of me wants to play up Nixilis and sack at Llanowar Elves, but I actually just don't think that's as good. Well, that gives us... That tells us that we have to play a Woe Strider, which is fine. Woe Strider's good. Then we're only 1 more turn. After we untap, we're just 1 turn away from Corvault, which I like. We will sack the goat in response. We just want to make sure we're drawing something decent here. I actually think Meathook is not what we want. So Woe Strider will die. That's fine. Overgrown Tomb. Let's just play this on its red side. Attack for 1. And even if they somehow, well, hopefully they don't get rid of our Llanowar Elves. Because we don't have enough cards in graveyard to escape the Woe Strider, though that is always a very nice option to have. Them playing Blood Crypt tapped, that I like. Alright. Man, I wanted to draw Coco there. Graveyard Trespasser, eh? Alright, I need to stop drawing lands ASAP, like. We'll play a Corvald, and we will sacrifice Darkboar. The question becomes, do I block here? No, I think I'm going to give it another turn. Bone Crusher's fine. Okay. Okay. Let's just play out Woe Strider. I think we're just going to go ahead and play a Blooming Marsh. And pass. I know as much as I'd love to attack and draw a card, we have an instant speed way to get a card off of sacking the goat. That's a very interesting attack. I will block with the Corvald. If they want to spend a card in their hand, killing it, I'm cool with that. I'm still going to... Oh, that's weird that it stacked them in that order. Not how I would have stacked them, for sure. No, we do not want to draw a goose. And then... we'll sack this guy. Oh, maybe I have to hold down control or something? I'm not exactly sure. Whoa, Strider. Whoa, Strider. Yeah, that's... is that good enough? We have 1, 2, 3. We'll have 5 mana. On our turn, we can abrade this, discarding Overgrown Tomb. Yeah, we'll have 6 mana. That's fine. We will draw a Woe Strider. No attacks. Okay, so let's just play this. We have more than enough black mana. Actually, I have more than enough green mana, so I guess it doesn't matter either way. But let's go ahead and kill the Graveyard Trespasser. I'm totally fine with discarding an Overgrown Tomb. Though, man, the ward cost on this card is so good. It is no joke. They also don't have any, like, man lands out. What's the one called? The Hive of the Eye Tyrant. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and get in there. Ooh, that's pretty good. Noxious Grasp. Destroy target creature or planeswalker that's green or white. Very interesting. Yep, Graveyard Trespasser's fine. I have no plans to cast this Meat Hook right now. I would definitely want them to get more stuff onto the board. Let's just go ahead and block here. Sack the Woe Strider. Mayhem Devil. That'll be fine. And now the question becomes... I think we actually go like this. So we're going to sack the Woe Strider, or that. We'll definitely draw a Corvald. That's a good draw. And then we're going to get in there for 3. Because I assume they're not blocking. And then we're going to Meat Hook Massacre for X equals 3. That way they can't keep getting rid of all the Woe Striders, and we're in a decent spot on board. Yeah, them casting Tenacious Underdogs is something I'm cool with. Like, it hurts them. They're already at 9. Like, they're getting low. I still don't think I want an unlicensed hearse in here. I would love to draw a Callous Blood Mage, but... Jeez, oh Pete's. Yep, that's fine. Like, Tenacious Underdog is not nearly as good when I've got a meat hook out. We will sacrifice a land to draw another land. Play Blooming Marsh and pass. Now they're actually... Okay, yeah, they had to deal with Corval. They pretty much had one turn to do it. Alright, let's talk about the deck. See what we liked, what we didn't like. I was a big fan of... all of the main board I really like. The only card I would consider dropping down on is Priest of Forgotten Gods. But the fact that it ramps you into our big stuff is really, really nice. So, I guess I could consider going down one of the 1-drops and putting in... I don't even know. I think the main board is really, really strong. I would consider putting a Takenuma in for, like, a swamp. But I like having one land, one basic in your deck, just so that the first, what's it called? Field of Ruin isn't just Stone Rain. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the board. The 4 Thoughtseize were great. The 3 Ob Nixiluses were nice. Abrades didn't come up too much, but Meathook Massacre never came up really either, actually. Outland Liberator seemed to put a lot of work in. I was a fan of that. And then the Unlicensed Hearses were actually pretty good. So overall, I am a big fan of this deck. I highly recommend you give it a try if you like these type of decks, but you're tired of the Witch Oven stuff. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we will see you in the next video as we continue to Pioneer Explorer together. Thanks so much.